We're at 4009 Benjamin Street doing a sanitary lateral inspection for a home purchase, and we're looking for any structural issues, any blockages, root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. We're going in through a PVC stack in the laundry room, which is in like the center rear of the basement. And we're going to push out as far as we can. Hopefully we get all the way out to the main. I expect this to be, based off of the age of the house, I expect this to be PVC pretty much the whole way out, but we'll see that as we go. See, we are in the laundry room. There's the water heater. And here is the dryer. Oh, a little bit of glue on the side of the pipe there. It got on the camera lens, so try to get that rinsed off real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back out. That's just some stuff from the go. Okay, I think what I'll have to do is I may have to run a little bit of water here in this stationary tub. It's pretty good. And that's not an issue, that's normal, it's just a little bit of buildup on the pipe. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some water so we can rinse the camera lens off a little bit. There we go. You can also kind of watch the flow. The only problem with having the water running, I'm going to actually stop the water now and see. You might have there might be a small belly there, but we're going to have to turn the water off to find out. As you can see, once give it a second, the water level drops. Once the water gets through. Now, the camera lens is only about 1/4 of an inch off the bottom of the pipe, so it's not much. You can see the flashes there, so it's not a whole lot of... Okay, this is going to be a problem. So, I'm going to have to go find this. It has a... So the reason why that water is sitting there is this is a backflow preventer. So if I push my camera through this thing, it's a little door. What will happen is if I push my camera through there, that door will come down and that camera will catch there and I won't be able to get it out. So I'm going to have to pause the video, find out where we are, and see if I can get access to this backflow preventer to be able to do the rest of the inspection, because I will have to go in. There should be a clean out or an access for that backflow preventer. So I'm going to pause the video. We're going to go find this. Okay, as you can see, I've located it, and I actually, you can see in front of you that that black piece that was there, I just pulled that out. There's an access underneath the steps. And what that is it's just so you can replace the flapper if necessary, but you can remove the flapper also. And I did that so I could continue with the inspection instead of, and then I'll just put it back when I'm finished, instead of having to try to get the camera into the clean out, because there's also a clean out, if you can see the connection just past us here. There is another clean out right here, but to try to get the camera underneath there, there's a bunch of stuff and clothing and stuff in there that would make it pretty difficult to get the camera in there without, you know, possibly causing a mess. So what I did is I popped that little piece out, and it drops right back in when the inspection is over. So we are just about at the foundation now as we pass that clean out. As you can see, there is a turn here. It's probably dropping also. But also when you notice that when I move the when I move that little backflow preventer flap, you can see that the water level went down too. So that just helps with the inspection also. I should be outside now, and this is still PVC. Like I mentioned earlier, I expect PVC all the way out to the main, based off the age of the house. And so far, everything looks really, really good. Try to run some water here because there's some stuff that's coming down the pipe, but I don't want to be able to see. So now, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run some more water here in the stationary tub. It may take a minute for it to get all the way down to me. As you can see by the footage, we're in the same spot. I'm going to shake it back and forth here until I can get some water to clean it off. There we go. Okay. Turn and drop in until it's rolling down. This usually means, this change of material usually means we're off the property. It means we could be really close to the main now. Or we're at least out to the curb and the main may be in the street or across the street. Another form of PVC. Usually used in the 80s, maybe sometimes late 70s, but everything still looks really good. based off of the footage, the main must be across the street. We'll check on that also. So coming up on the main now. Pushing some stuff along the way, and here we are. So this is probably why they have the backflow preventer. I mean, it looks like you can tell the tap is coming in right at water level there in the main. And it could be a combined system. It seems a little new of a house to have a combined sewer system, which would mean the storm and the sanitary both go into the same main. But there would be a couple reasons for that backflow preventer, and that would be either a previous backup caused by the main where it backed up all the way through the line and into the house, or it's just a precautionary thing because of the way this is tied in, or because there is a storm somehow tied into this main. But in any matter, that backflow preventer was there to keep any water from the main from backing up the line and back into the house if there is an issue in the main. So it's a good thing to have. Just need to make sure that you are aware of it. If you ever have to have any repairs done or a cleaning done for any reason, it's good to let the plumber know that there is a backflow preventer installed and that it is under the steps if they need to access it. So everything looked really good on the line. All this looked great. Actually, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to get a locate just to be sure where this is and take a look at it real quick. So I'm going to pause the video again and go locate exactly where the tap is. Okay, with the main is across the street up in the yard a little bit, and then it actually hits a manhole and goes down behind the houses across the street. That's none of the concern to the buyer, but the tap, it runs all the way across the street and taps into the main in the front yard of the house across the street. So we're going to continue inspecting on the way back, but everything looked great, about as good as it can look for this age and material pipe. So we'll continue inspecting on the pull back. If we see anything, we'll make note of it. Okay, I'm going to leave the camera here for a second, and I'm going to go put the backflow preventer in just to show that it has been put back in. Okay, as you can see, it's been reinstalled. So I'm just pulling back through here. So we are all the way back. You can see we're back into the laundry room. We are back into the reel. So everything looked great. Line was in great shape. It was flowing properly. Of course, we did make the note of that backflow preventer, and so I did mention it to the buyer, just to make sure that they mention that to the plumber if they ever have to have something cleaned or something, just so they know it's there. But everything looked great. Didn't find any issues, so that will end the inspection at 4009 Benjamin Street.